Hey guys, it's currently 8 a.m. as you guys can see. Oops. I usually wake up at like 12 or 11, but today for some fucking reason, I just woke up and the only thing on my mind was getting rich. Like, that's the only thing on my mind right now. Q4 is coming up. Q4 already started, right? Q3 was mid. Okay, gotta be honest, Q3 was mid. I wasn't making the money, but I was also transitioning from an employee, right, a closer, a remote setter, remote closer, to a business owner where I have my own offer, I have my own product, I do my own marketing, I do my own sales. I'm wearing all the hats in the business and I'm just starting out. And, so far it's not going too bad, right? I made a sale yesterday from a person that booked to my calendar straight from my YouTube channel and my content ecosystem that I created. And this only proved me one thing, right? Only one thing. And it's that YouTube and Instagram is the method. Like, creating a strong ecosystem of content is the method, 100%. And I'm going to double down on that. That's why right now I'm literally creating I don't know how long the course would be, but basically it's going to be like a 2 or 3 or 4 hour long course on selling courses and coaching to hit 100K a month. I might change the title a little bit. So yeah, but look guys, getting that sale, right? I do get a couple booked calls, but it was such a lay down, right? Because the prospect was already bought into what I was selling, who I am. She was looking through my Instagram, and my Instagram was well optimized, right? And I only have like 2 reels on there, like on my main page, main grid. And I do have a couple of YouTube videos, which is good. But that just only told me one thing, like YouTube and content is the method. And I will start dumping my ads on like my content profile, my Instagram, once I have a good ad and once I have a stronger ecosystem. And that's it. Like, I will print 100K next year. I don't know by when. I'm not gonna put like a timeline on it, but my goal, obviously I have a goal, would be like July. Like, that would mark like my 1 year mark of creating this company. Let me sorry about that. Ugh. Super raw video, so I'm not gonna edit that out, but that's literally it. Just fucking grind. I've been posting YouTube for the past fucking how long? Oh my days, like without seeing, let's see. So it's only been a month. It's only been a month of me creating content. And I've already had like 5 booked calls, I think. So that just tells me like, fuck, if I just keep going and double down on what's working, instead of doing outbound, I know outbound works, but I would rather pay someone to help me out with like a proven process instead of figuring out all the logistics by myself. But I know that like there's no point of doing outbound, because if I look at it like long-term wise, content and ads on top, 100%. So once I have a good middle of funnel content and bottom of funnel content ecosystem for my Instagram page, I'm just gonna start dumping everything on ads, right? So hopefully in about 2 or 3 months time, my fucking crypto is gonna give me a return on my investment. And like, if it does, oh boy, I'm literally putting like half of it on my business, if not all of it, right? So that's gonna be life changing. Like, it's definitely a risk. Like, I don't know if you guys know the FedEx story of the founder of this Frederick W. Smith, right? He basically he was his company was about to go bankrupt, and he flew to Las Vegas and bet his last $5,000 that his company had. And that's all he had. If he lost that, he'd be finished. Like, he's gone, right? He'd probably end up in jail. But he bet his last $5,000 on a game of blackjack, and he won $27,000. That's what kept his company going, right? But it wasn't the money that kept his money going. It was his willingness to take risks, okay? So you guys got to understand, I put like a bunch of money in crypto as well, but I don't leverage. So I know it took a lot of people out. I think the crash that happened like last week or 2 weeks ago took hella people out. And I'm even hopping on some sales calls, by the way, for some of my clients. And I've heard like crazy stories of like people getting completely wiped out. And that's why they're looking for new opportunities, right? Like I heard a situation where like a divorce even happened because of the crash that happened last week or 2 weeks ago. That's crazy. And I'm not gonna go into the relationship. This video isn't gonna be about like relationship, but fuck, it's insane. Like that's what happens when you take risks, right? You win some, you lose some. But yeah, I don't really know what the topic of this video is, but basically I'm just gonna show you guys my plan, like my plan moving forward, like just doubling down on content on my main channel and this channel potentially. It's just for low-key motivation, and also the behind the scenes of building a 6-figure consulting coaching business, basically growth operating, right? For smaller creators, medium-sized creators, and large creators, right? I really want to work with large creators because I think the potential of like, obviously there's more potential to make them rich, but also I can get richer. So no, yep. What else? Yeah, I've been doing my inputs. I'm not gonna lie, I have been putting my inputs, and I'm proud of myself for that. Very proud of myself for keep going, like keeping myself going regardless of seeing any results. I haven't seen results for quite some time, I'm not gonna lie, but that's what it takes. Like I get so much resistance to posting content because I fucking hate content. Like I don't like content at all. I love documenting for my content, but I hate like producing like hard selly, like pushy marketing type of content where I'm always trying to sell something. I hate that type of content, but I love just documenting what I'm doing on a daily basis and inspiring people who were just like myself, like a year ago or 2 years ago when I first started out. Like I want this channel to be for the younger version of myself, if that makes sense, right? And if I had to say something to him right now, which is like 1.5 years ago, I started this journey, right? 2024, May 31st. I started my first mentorship in high ticket sales. So it's almost been 1.5 years, and I'm super proud of myself. Like everything that I went through. One thing that really benefited me was like not comparing myself to all these other kids. Like right now it's so saturated, like this whole space. And in terms of the marketing too, like everything is getting more insane. Guarantees, offers, and everyone's making it seem like it's so easy because of obviously I'm not blaming them because obviously for your marketing you have to make it seem easy, right? For people to buy into the business model, for people to actually buy your course, you can't make it seem hard, right? You got to be like, yeah, it's gonna be like easier to do. So yeah, with these crazy guarantees, the competition is harder too, right? So you gotta figure out for your, like for my own marketing, for example, like I want to make it as realistic as possible because I think in 2025, like if you don't if you don't actually speak the truth and you're not authentic, you're cooked, actually cooked, because people will find out eventually, right? So, but yeah, dude, like I low-key, like this past 2 weeks, I landed like 3 clients. It's actually insane. 3 clients. One of them is doing about like 100K, right? Like organic. The other guys, they're doing about 10 to 12K. And then another person that I just closed yesterday, they're doing about 0. So they're starting from scratch. And yeah, I just charge a setup fee. Very small setup fee. Yeah, I should have charged more. I'm a dumbass. But I love helping people. And I just didn't want to overcharge. But now that I see it, I should value my time way more. And that's like a mindset shift that I have to make. So yeah, that was my fault. That was my responsibility. I should have charged more. But yeah, still gonna make like good money, I hope. I know I will. And yeah, moving forward, it's just trying to hit that first 10, 20K with my biz and onwards from there. And right now I'm just gonna have to go through a deep work session for about 3-4 hours creating this Miro board, this course. Hopefully I can finish it by 4 or 5 hours. Head to the gym, get some fucking steaks and avocados, and get right back to work. Right? That's the life. That's the life that I signed up for, and I fucking love it. Right? It's boring. It's fucking boring every single day. I'm creating Miro boards. I'm creating YouTube content. I love YouTube content, but you know, that's the work that you have to do every single day. And you got to be okay with not seeing results and not seeing return for your time that you put in, right? So I just want to fucking chase that bag. Next year is my year. Like, no cap, 2026, I'm going to be fucking rich. I'm going to be traveling. So time to make shit happen. Yep. Nah, I know I'm gonna make it. Like I'm literally so close. Like I understand the method now. Like I know what I need to do. I'm doing it, right? I'm just waiting for the results to come. I already became the person. Like I'm locked in every single fucking day. I haven't distracted myself. I haven't been going out except maybe once a week, right? But that's like needed. That's not needed, but you know, I need it. I personally enjoy taking at least one day off or at least half a day off. Like I don't even take the full day off. Like on that day, I take like half a day, right? So that's it, guys. On this channel, if you guys want to just follow along, this is basically for growth operators or for high ticket closers, high ticket setters who want to get into growth operating, or you know, if you're like a normal person in general that wants to make money online, you want to make your first 5K, 10K, 20K online, you guys can follow this channel. I'll link my Instagram down below. You guys can check out my main page as well. I'm gonna post a lot of content from my coaching business. You know, you guys might take inspiration from it. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, hit me up. You guys want to do what I do? Yeah, I basically, you know, on average, I probably make around. It really depends on that month, right? But I make anywhere like 5K right now with my coaching business to 10K, right? It really depends on the month. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys are gonna enjoy these vids, because I fucking do. I love making these raw videos where it's just super authentic and I'm just talking to myself, right? So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll update you on how the agency goes. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.